Welcome to our channel. Who is Frankie Valli's wife? All about Jackie Jacobs. Frankie Valli married Jackie Jacobs in June 2023. Frankie Valli has found love again. At 89 years old, the iconic singer married wife Jackie Jacobs on June 26, 2023 in Las Vegas. Valli first met the former CBS marketing executive in 2007, though the pair didn't begin dating until 2015. "It's terrific to have found love once again at this stage of my life," Valli told following the private ceremony. The Four Seasons frontman wed his first wife, Mary Mandel, in 1957 before splitting 13 years later. He then went on to marry Ann Hannigan in 1974, though they broke up in 1982. In 1984, he married Randy Clohessy. Valli stayed married to Clohessy for 2 decades before filing for divorce in 2004. Between all 4 of his marriages, Valli became a father of 6 children. 2 of his daughters died young, Celia in an accident in 1980 and 6 months later, Francine from a drug overdose. So, who is Frankie Valli's wife? Here's everything to know about Jackie Jacobs. Jacobs grew up in a suburb in Maryland. She didn't stray too far from home for college, attending the University of Maryland, where she studied radio, television, and film. According to her LinkedIn, Jacobs started working at CBS in April 1998. She eventually became a senior director of marketing for the company. Though Jacobs and Valli first met in 2007, they didn't begin dating until 2015, the Maryland native told. "We met at a restaurant in Los Angeles where he joined my friends and I for dinner," she said. "We kept in touch by phone until he called me and asked for a date in late 2015, and we've been together ever since." 8 years later, Jacobs and Valli tied the knot in an intimate ceremony in Las Vegas at the Westgate Hotel. Valli has an upcoming residency there, and the two decided to commit to each other in the same location. They exchanged vows in a private ceremony with Valli's hit, "Can't Take My Eyes Off of You," playing in the background. Jacobs wore a white bridal gown, while Valli wore a navy suit. Valli married his first wife, Mary Mandel, who was also known as Mary Delgado, in 1957. Mary had a 2-year-old daughter, Celia, at the time, and Valli became her stepfather. The pair welcomed 2 more girls, Antonia and Francine, the latter of whom died from a drug overdose in 1980. "That lives with you forever," Valli told in 2008. "She died a long time ago, but I often imagine what it would be like if she were alive. She had a wonderful voice." At the time, Valli had already split with the girl's mom in 1971 and was remarried to Mary Ann Hannigan in 1974. However, Valli and Hannigan ended their marriage in 1982. 2 years later, Valli married for the 3rd time to Randy Clohessy. The two went on to welcome 3 sons together, Francesco and twins Brando and Emilio. They stayed together for 20 years before splitting in 2004. "This was a tough breakup because of the boys," Valli's friend, Stewie Stone, told of the split. "He doesn't get them as often as he'd like. It's tough when you have kids and they're not in the house anymore. You don't hear that noise." Though they mainly keep their relationship private, Jacobs and Valli have attended a number of red carpets together since they began dating. Their first carpet together was in October 2016, when they attended the opening night of Valli's Broadway show. Since, they've attended everything from the premiere of 2019's Ad Astra to a slew of Marvel movies, including Avengers, Infinity War, Black Panther, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Avengers Endgame. At the latter, Jacobs spoke about how proud she was of her now husband and how much she loves his music. When a reporter from Fab TV asked her if she ever got sick of hearing Valli's iconic hit "Can't Take My Eyes Off You," she said she never did. "His shows are so fantastic," she added. "He did a show a few weeks ago at the Saban Theater, and there have been people who have said it may have been one of the best shows he's ever done in his life. It was incredible." In addition to accompanying him to red carpets, Jacobs has been by Valli's side during other notable moments of his life. In May 2023, a street in Newark, New Jersey, where Valli grew up in a housing project was named after him. Jacobs proudly stood next to him as they held up the new street sign together. It was quite exciting. It really was, Valli told of the occasion. I spent all of my youth there and I became successful while I was living there. So, it's a very special place. The following year, Valli received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He posed for photos with Jacobs and mentioned her in his acceptance speech. "This is really a highlight of my life, especially having my sons here and my wife sitting right there," Valli said.